Hey, what's up, fellas? Welcome to episode 2. If this is the first time you're seeing my channel or series, please go back and watch the first episode. All we did is we're just building a base. We built some cash up. We got 43 prayer. And yeah, and in this episode, we're just going to smash through quests and get a lot of base stats up, because quests get you a lot of XP in the early levels for... I mean, some of them get you 20 to 30 in a skill, and they take about 5 minutes to complete. And that takes a lot of grind out of actually training, especially with combat. And yeah, I mean, let's get into it, boys. Hey, what's up, fellas? Okay, so I was just rendering the first episode, and while I was waiting, I just thought, okay, I'll just buy all these quest items that I'm going to need, because in this episode, we're going to smash out quests like it's no one's business. And I was buying the items, and I went to buy 1k air runes because I want to be able to do fire strikes and stuff when I'm doing, say, Trinome Village and all that sort of thing. So I went to buy 1,000 air runes for 6 GP each. The average is 5, so 6 GP each, like one above normally insta buys for those low level runes. They didn't instant buy, so I tried 1k air runes for 7 GP each. Didn't instant buy. And when they're not instant buying for 7 GP each, there's a problem. And there's money to be made. So what I did was instantly just... Alright guys, so I was just buying my quest items for the upcoming quests. I needed to get fire strikes, so I was trying to buy air runes. Couldn't buy 1k air runes for 5 GP each, which was the average. Couldn't buy them for 6 GP each. And then I couldn't even buy them for 7 GP each. And I mean, keep in mind, these cost 4.3 GP roughly on average to buy from the rune shop when you're buying in packs. So I was like, man, if they're not insta buying for 7 each, that means there's probably none on the market, because I imagine that's something free to play people smash out. They just constantly buy air runes, fire runes and that, and trying to sell them to make money. And what I did, I thought, look, this isn't going to last long, so I'll teleport to Varric, bought as many runes as I could from the shop, sold them. Then I went back and I spent my whole cash stack to get 19.2k air runes, sold those for 7 each. Then I was able to get 33k air runes with that, with the money I had, sold those for 7 each. Went back, bought 46 or 47k air runes, couldn't sell them for 7 GP each. They sold for 6 GP each eventually. Still took a little bit of time, but I mean, 10 minutes after I started this money making method, it had crashed. And I mean, I knew that going into it. There's no way that method was going to last for a long time. I was hoping it would last for like half an hour, as I would have made. I would have been able to make, I reckon, about $1 million if that lasted for 30 or 40 minutes. But it only lasted for 10 minutes, made about 150k. All good. And look, anyway, on to the next clip, guys. I'm going to get into some quests, maybe some skilling if we need to do that to start them. But yeah. Alright fellas, what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a batch of quests. So we're going to do Cook's Assistant, we're going to do Recipe for Disaster, the Cook's part. We're going to do Rune Mysteries, Restless Ghost, and also Imp Catcher. Now all of these are sort of in the same sort of area, and it's just going to be a lot quicker to do them all at once. And what I think I'll do is, I'll show you the start of the quest, and then I'll show you the end of each quest. But I'll also put up another video and link it in the description that you can, if you're following along and you want to do the same batch of quests, you'll be able to just watch the video and you'll be able to follow along and do the quests the same way I did them, just to make sure you're maximizing your speed and not wasting time that you don't really need to. Okay, and yeah, I mean, also means you can keep up with the series and follow along. Anyway, so what I'm going to do first is, for the Recipe for Disaster, we're going to need 10 cooking to do that part. So I just bought 100 shrimp, a couple of logs, and I've got a tinder box. I'm just going to get my cooking to 10. I'm going to do Cook's Assistant. I mean, we could probably get away with doing it to like 7 or 8, and then Cook's Assistant will, the XP will just put us on to 10. But yeah, honestly, I can't be bothered doing the math, so I'm just going to cook till 10 because it's incredibly quick. And yeah, then we'll pump out these quests. Alright, so we got 10 cooking and doubled our fire making. Nice. I mentioned Cook's Assistant would be more optimal. The most optimal would be to do Gertrude's Cat first. It gets you to like 13 cooking, I think. But yeah, anyway, it took 62 shrimp, which is like 3 minutes max, to cook those. Burnt 25, cooked 37, all good. And yeah, now let's get into the quests. Alright, so there we have it. Cook's Assistant complete. There's another Cook's Quest done to start Recipe for Disaster. Took about 2 seconds. And about to complete Imp Catcher. As you can see, we've got the skull for Restless Ghost, and we've got the package for Rune Mysteries. So we're just getting everything done at once, man. So we got 875 magic XP. I wonder what level that gets us to. Okay, so we get to 8 magic straight away. Now to finish the other 2. And we're about to complete the Restless Ghost. Oh mate, those animations, amazing. Cool, got 1000 prayer XP. It's not going to get us a level or anything. It's good. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I've ever read any of the quest lines. I've just never read them. Hold spacebar and wait for having to push a button, basically. Anyway, so that's Rune Mysteries done. We can now runecraft. Woohoo! Because runecrafting's fun. Not. Anyway, that's it for this first quest batch. We got, what, 5 quests done in space of... I swear that took less than 6 minutes. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it took less than 6 minutes. Now, I messed up my recording for the training video thing, or not the training video, but the video I was going to make, which you could follow along to do these quests. I messed it up because I was trying to make the clips for the series, and then I stuffed up. So what I'm going to do is, if you guys actually do want to see that, let me know in the comments below, and I'll create a new account and I'll do the guides properly for them. So it'll be like an actual quest guide for doing them in batches. Okay, so it's just too hard to do it properly whilst actually doing the quests myself for the first time and getting the clips for the series. Okay. Anyway, let me know in comments below if you'd like to see that, if you'd like to follow along, and yeah, awesome. Into the next clip, guys. Cheers. Alright guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to train some magic and make a little bit of money. What we're going to do is we're going to enchant sapphire rings. You need 7 magic to do it, and we got 8 from Imp Catcher, so that's perfect. Alright guys, so we've done enchanting those 200, and what we bought them for was, what did we say, about 195k, is it? No, 197k, and then we sold them for 212k. That's not too bad. It takes 1 minute per inventory, which is 27. So what, that took us 8 minutes roughly. And yeah, I mean, made about 15k in 8 minutes. That's not too bad. That's definitely not great, but we also got to 19 magic. Now I'm just wondering what we need for quests. I think we only really need 13 for quests, so I'm just going to leave it there, and we're going to go do some more quests. Alright guys, so the next batch of quests we're going to do is Doric's Quest, Goblin Diplomacy, Witch's House, and Druidic Ritual. We've got all the items here for it. So we've got here is all for Doric's. We've got the Goblin males. You'll need to get a blue die and an orange die if you're following along, and then use them on each one respectively. Yeah, we've got cheese for Witch's House. We've got the 4 meats for the Cauldron. Got our staminas, teleports to Falador. We've got some runes for Fire Strike, which we'll need to do Witch's House. And we've got 1 wine. We also have prayer, so we don't really need food, okay? It's another reason why we got prayer early, was more inventory space, easier to do quests, less food. Alright, let's get started. Okay, and that's Doric's Quest done. We got 10 mining from that. Awesome. Onto Goblin Diplomacy, just run north and complete. And that's Goblin Diplomacy completed. Probably got a few crafting levels. Oh yeah, 3 crafting. Let's go. Alright, onto Witch's House. Just going to run south and then through the Taverley Gate, and we're right at the start for the quest. Right guys, I just realised we forgot our leather gloves, which you have to have for this quest. I've done this quest like 4 times, and every single time I forget leather gloves. Okay, already have them, as I bought them at the start of the game knowing I'll need them. I still forgot to get them though. Okay, so teleport back to Falador, and let's continue. Alright, just about to finish the quest, and we got to 11 HP and 21 mage just from killing the experiments. And Bam. Quest done. That got us up to 24 hit points. Awesome. Now just Druidic Ritual to go. So we'll just keep running west and then north and start the quest. Alright, and we're just about to finish Druidic Ritual. Perfect. So we got 3 Herblore as well. Okay, so what we're going to do in this clip is another quest batch. So we're going to do Sheep Shearer, Vampire Slayer, and Ernest the Chicken. Now all we're going to do is I've got all the items here that I need, which is Varric teleports and Draenor Village teleports with the Enchanted Glory. And we also need Fire Strikes or some kind of damage to kill the vampire. Right, we're about to finish the Sheep Shearer quest. Easy. 150 crafting. Oh, nice. 40 crafting. 4 crafting, sorry. Alright, now on to start Vampire Slayer. Then we'll complete Ernest the Chicken and then finish Vampire Slayer. Let's go. Okay, so we just started Vampire Slayer, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to go get the steak before we do Ernest the Chicken, so that when we're in the mansion, we can just finish the Vampire Slayer quest before we run out to finish Ernest the Chicken. Easy. Right, so I just got the steak, and then I realized you can buy Draenor Manor teleports instead of going to Edgeville. To using the glory to Draenor Village. So I just thought I'd get that to show you guys that you can teleport straight out front instead of having to run at all. I mean, I still have to walk back and talk to her, so it's not that good, but it's an option if you want to save a bit of time. Alright, so we just got the oil can, and now what we're going to do is, because we have to leave the mansion right now, we may as well just kill this guy first. Just put our prayer on. I mean, that's why we got it. Let's make life easy. Okay, and now Vampire's dead, so we've completed the quest, and we also got 20 attack. Alright, and we're about to complete Ernest the Chicken. Bam, 4 quest points. Nice. Okay, and what's our total quest points? It's 27 already. That's awesome. Alright, and not sure what we're going to do next, so I'll have a think, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so might as well just keep smashing out quests. So what we're going to do in this batch is Plague City, and then while we're up in Artie, we're going to go to do Sheepherder, and then we'll run down, we'll do Monk's Friend and Fight Arena all in one go. Awesome, so we just finished Plague City, we got to 18 mining. That's not too bad, but we can also now use Artie teleports, which will be great. So we can buy the teleport tabs and use those. And on to the next one. I might actually do Biohazard. I'll start Biohazard now until you get the those potions that you have to take into Remington or whatever. I'll get to that point, and then I'll go on with the other quests. Okay, so I just got the distillator for Biohazard. And when I started Biohazard, I had to run around past where you start Sheepherder. So I started Sheepherder, I got the gown and that, and then continued on with Biohazard. So when I had to TP out to the Fishing Guild, what I'm going to do is finish Sheepherder now, take the distillator back to Elena. She'll give me the potions, and then I'll bank those for later, and then we'll go on and complete Monk's Friend and Fight Arena. Sheepherder is hands down the worst quest I've ever done in my life. It is so freaking annoying. Look at this stupid sheep. It's stuck over here. So you have to run back and you have to get another one. Holy crap, I hate it. Thank God they're all in there. Alright, I had to restock my staminas on this one. Sheepherder just... oh man, I hate that quest. Alright, we're going to finish Sheepherder right here. Who do I talk to? Counselor. This guy. No, that's the priest. Where's the counselor? This guy. And that should be the quest done. Perfect. Okay, out of the way and done forever. Now we'll go hand in the distillator, get the vials, and then we'll continue with Monk's Friend. Okay, so I just got the vials. I'm going to go bank these, and then we'll start Monk's Friend, finish Fight Arena, and then on to the next quest batch or training or whatever. Oh, that reminds me. Well, I'm going to bank these, but what we're going to also need to do is get a house. Okay, so if we get a house, we can have it in Remington, and then we'll be able to teleport there later when we finishing Biohazard and doing a Knight's Sword, Witch's Potion, and maybe there's a few others that you need Remington for. But yeah, it's just going to help out, so I'm just going to run down. I'm going to grab a house. I think is it 10k? The house guy's, he's around here somewhere, isn't he? Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're just going to buy a house. Hey guys, so I just got the child's blanket for Monk's Friend, and I realized I might as well smash out Haziel Cult while I'm at it, because that quest is all done right in this area here. So I'm going to go start that and get that one out of the way as well. Sweet, so that's the Haziel Cult quest done. We also got 1500 thieving XP, which is awesome. It got us to 11. After Fight Arena we'll be about, I don't know, 16, 17? It gives about 2k, so anyway, back to finish Monk's Friend. Oh god, this quest when you finish it is so stupid, man. This dance party is awful. Awful. Nearly as awkward as myself dancing in a nightclub. Feel the rhythm. Watch me go. You go. Fuck. Oh man, kill me. Alright, so we got 2k wood cutting XP, which is awesome. So we got to 13. And we got 8 law runes. Yeet. So we got 12k attack XP and 2k thieving. So we got up to 18 thieving, 32 attack. That's pretty good. When we finish Biohazard, we'll get another 1.2k thieving XP, which is nice. And okay, so alright, so I've just put food in the oven, so I want to get some stuff done quickly. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do Gertrude's cat and Romeo and Juliet, and just get them out of the way, and we'll start training our kitten up for later on. While in the middle of Romeo and Juliet, you have to run up north of the museum to the church to talk to Father something. And anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the museum mini game thing here to get some hunter and Slayer levels just in the middle of these quests. So we'll just get this out of the way as well. Okay, so we just completed the natural history quiz, and boom, 9 hunter and 9 slayer. Now we'll just go finish Romeo and Juliet and Gertrude's cat. Okay, about to finish Gertrude's cat, and we've also got the cadaver potion to give to Juliet. And ooh, we got a free cake. So what do we get? So we got 1500 cooking XP and a kitten. Alright, that's awesome. And we'll just go finish Romeo and Juliet real quick. And Romeo and Juliet complete. Such an easy quest. All those quests, every quest we've actually done so far is so easy. And we've got 42 quest points. That's awesome. Okay, so we'll move on to the next clip. I'm not sure what we're going to do, so it's a surprise. Okay, so I just realized that we're 18 minutes into this video. I'm going to end the episode here, and I'll quickly show you where we're at. So we've got 361k. That's not too bad. And we also got, these are our stats now. I mean, they're not great, but we got 19 quests done in this episode, which is really, really awesome. Okay, so it's just nice to get those out of the way. We never have to do them again. Done. Now, I did do a lot of my content. Like I showed you parts of the end of the quest and stuff. If you think that, and that's probably what took up a lot of the time in this video. If you don't want to see that sort of stuff, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make sure maybe I'll just add a quick screenshot of all the quests at the start of the video or something. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. As yeah, I mean, this video is hitting 18 minutes, and if you guys want shorter videos that it's just more progress, and yeah, I can do that. Otherwise, cheers guys, and we'll jump into the next episode.